What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back. Today we will be filming 2021 makeup trends. My name is Globine. No, I'm kidding.
What's up, YouTube fam? Welcome back. Now, you just saw Kathy. In today's video, we're doing collaboration and we're talking about the 2021 upcoming beauty trends. And we're going to talk through them. We're going to talk about our opinions and our thoughts. And I just have a suspicion that we're going to have very different opinions because me and Kathy have quite different makeup styles. And I feel like the trends this year are very like my type of style, and so I really think that you should check her video out and go subscribe to her channel.
It's Kathy's birthday today. Happy birthday, Kathy. Everyone, please go to her video, put a little cake emoji in her comments and wish her a happy birthday. Let's just love bomb her with some birthday love.
She does so much fun beauty content on YouTube. I can really recommend her. She's one of my good friends on here. And so her link is in the bio. So go click that, watch the video, subscribe to her channel. But now, let's get into the 2021 beauty trends. The reason why we're doing this video today is because I was reading the yearly Pinterest like prediction trend report, and I saw all the beauty ones and I was like, we need to talk about this. In the 2020 trend report, 8 out of 10 predictions came true. So I just feel like we're kind of looking into the future right now, okay? The first trend is indie beauty. Cheeky is the new chic. Now, when I think of indie beauty, I think of like minimalist, kind of downplayed beauty, but this is indie beauty according to Gen Z, and it looks very different. Gen Z's version of indie beauty is bold. It's like bold colored crop tops, it's baggy jeans, it's emoji inspired makeup and nails. It's of course like rhinestones everywhere. Not only rhinestones and like diamonds, but like flowers, different shapes, different colors everywhere. Put them anywhere you want, doesn't really matter. It's also very bold eyes, just graphic neon eyeliners, fun lipsticks, you name it, everything. So today I'm wearing like an inner corner pop of color, and that is that trend. A little bit of boldness going on in the eyes. I wanted to do something wearable so that you guys could get inspired, so it wouldn't be like a graphic liner all over the lid, but just something that like almost anybody could kind of push themselves to wear, you know? I am also wearing a red lip, but what I did is I kind of pat it on with my finger, and then I took a Q-tip along the sides and kind of try to fade it, because I feel like that just looks less harsh and more wearable to some people. So that's what that looks like up close. Now, of course, the focus is more on eyes because we have just spent an entire year wearing masks, and so wearing makeup from like here going down is not really worth it. Lips are usually left very boring and not this colorful, but eyes are like rare. As I said, we're gonna see like emojis on nails and on faces, on eyes, everything. Sarah Novio did the coolest fucking makeup, and I added in here. If you're not following her yet on YouTube and on Instagram, you absolutely should. I'll link her stuff down below. She's just the cool girl, and she will definitely jump on all these trends that are coming this year. So if you want to follow somebody who's going to do all these trends, follow her. One thing that I want to mention about this trend is that it's not refined at all. It's not blended, it's not perfected, it's not refined, and that is what kind of makes the difference. That is kind of where the shift is from the makeup kind of in our past going forward. So from like, I would say maybe 2012 definitely till 2016, we have been seeing very like carved out brows, perfected eyeshadow blending, eyeliners, a lot of big lashes, very perfect blurred skin, contoured faces. Everything is very like just molded into perfection according to this very narrow ideal beauty standard that we have. Going forward, there's going to be a difference. So even though this year and the upcoming beauty trends are very bold, they are bold in a very edgy and very rough type of way. So nothing needs to be perfect. For example, this lip, it's faded at the ends. You can just kind of dab it on and like just like grab a little bit of piece of paper or a cotton pad or something and just like fade it on the edges, and you're done, you're good to go. Nothing is really supposed to take too much time. Even if you're doing like a graphic eyeliner, it's meant to just look like you just kind of did it quick and easy. You're this cool girl like on your way to some cool festival, you don't really care. or you're just a fucking 18-year-old on their way to buy groceries and you're like wearing emojis all over your face, because why not? Another trend that we've seen a lot, especially like on the runways, is this 80s trend. It's not indie in that way, but it kind of also goes into this kind of like non-refined type of thing. Like you'll see a glitter paired like with a muted blue, paired with like a liner that doesn't look that perfect, paired with like a bold red lip that is not perfected. Like it's all very like kind of a little bit like rock starish and like I don't really care type of thing. If you will see any glam type of makeup this year, it will definitely be 80s makeup. I think that's the motto for that indie beauty trend this year. It's like, why not? Why not? Rhinestones, yes. Graphic neon eyeliner, yes. Bold lip, yes. Yes, yes, yes. I want it all. But here's the thing. The next trend is skin minimalism is a new glow up, and it's kind of covering a lot of skincare, but it kind of goes hand in hand with what we're seeing for the base makeup this year. And that's like just continuing on very natural. So once again, it's kind of an anti-trend of this makeup trend that's been going on for like 2012 up until almost now, where it's like very perfect and refined and full coverage and blurred. We want to see skin. And it's been like that for a while, but we're definitely seeing more of that in 2021. People want to see skin. They want to see texture, they want to see freckles, they want to see breakouts, they want to see everything. Like I would even stretch to facial hair in some extents, because like I just saw something the other day about the unibrow, like people just rocking their unibrows. Why not? What I did today, for example, is I did just a very light coverage of foundation, like very, very, very tiny, almost nothing. Then I did a tiny bit of bronzer, and then I did the kind of sun-kissed look where I did blush across my nose and like that. And then I did fake freckles. And if you want to know how I do them, link is up here. We're now seeing skin texture, but also when it comes to skincare, it's very simple, just sustainable, also very clean skincare. We're kind of steering away from the like 12-step Korean skincare routine. It's just less is more. And so once again, you know, we see new trends, and of course they're like kind of anti-trends against trends that we've seen. And you know, for like the last couple of years, we've seen so many brands like launching an immense amount of skincare products. I think The Ordinary kind of started it. We wanted to simplify products by saying like, hey, this is a niacinamide serum, this is a hyaluronic acid serum, this is a vitamin C serum. And you know, in the beginning, people were like, yes, I can customize my routine. Whereas now people are like, just give me something that works already. Like I don't, now, can we just like, can we not do that whole 12-step thing? I'd rather just have like 3 products and everything's in them, and I can just like, and whatever, you know? Clean beauty has been kind of growing a lot lately, but this year it will absolutely explode. The thing is, a lot of brands and a lot of people think that I do clean beauty because I only use cruelty-free beauty. No, not the same thing. The thing with cruelty-free beauty is that it's not tested on animals. The thing with clean beauty is that it's not containing any man-made or lab-made or synthetic ingredients. I don't always agree with that, because for example with essential oils, they're most of the times used in products to scent them as like a natural substitute to fragrance, but I react worse to essential oils than I do to synthetic fragrance. So a lot of the times my skin does not resonate with clean beauty. That's just me personally, but yes, clean beauty is growing, and we're probably going to see a lot more of like, just, what's it called? Clean washing? Greenwashing? Can we just like listen to science, man? Can we just be like, okay, these lab-made ingredients have been tested for years, and like so many of them have been labeled toxic for the last couple of years, which is like complete and utter bullshit. Oh my gosh, that was a rant about clean beauty. Now you know my opinion about that. But also what clean beauty is kind of bringing with it is a lot of like just self-care in a very relaxed way. Just at-home spas, bedtime routines, nighttime routines, bath routines, all of those things will become huge. People really want to watch that right now. Ooh, gua sha routines. You know what gua sha is? Gua sha is a Chinese, I think, massage technique that you do at home with this kind of gua sha stone. I'm gonna add in a picture here of it. And it's just for massaging your face and your neck. So it's getting rid of tensions. And it also works with like, what is that called? When you're like kind of massaging out water out of your face. I'll add in the word here. If you wake up and you're quite swollen in the face, you can use a gua sha to kind of, I'm losing words, whatever. It's apparently also really good for anti-aging because massaging your face means like relaxing your muscles, which means you're gonna frown less and do all these things with your face that cause wrinkles. So that's another thing we will see. I mean, and I feel like we've seen that the past year too. But so yes, people just want to see naturally glowing skin. So the next trend is poppin' protective hairstyles. Low maintenance is the new heat. Now, this one is a little bit strange. I hosted a room in an app called Clubhouse and I talked through these trends, and I didn't really realize how this trend was problematic until a lot of Black creators were saying in what ways this trend is problematic, and I'm gonna get to that. At first I was like, oh, protective hairstyles, like I'm wearing my hair like naturally curly now, and like I tried to just like put it up and like something like this, like everybody's like wearing their natural curls right now. But so what Pinterest said, I'm gonna just read off of this because it's kind of like a long sentence. I have notes here. Get creative with braiding techniques and learn how to wear your natural curls or waves. It's all about low maintenance, protective hairstyles. It's all about having fun, but also keeping your hair healthy. Oh, and fun hair accessories. You'll see that everywhere. So when I was looking through the Pinterest pics, there was a lot of braids on Black women and Black men. We were having this discussion in this app called Clubhouse. My friend, Kathy, who I'm collaborating with today, was voicing that she felt concerned because when a trend comes from somebody's culture, and especially a minority's culture, what happens is usually it gets culturally appropriated. What is cultural appropriation? It's basically when a trend is taken from a culture that is a minority and it's made like popularized and trendy. And the thing with braids becoming that is, for so many years, Black women and Black men have been like looked down on because of their hair. We all know that wearing wigs comes from that. It's just a way of becoming socially acceptable in a world where white is the ideal, right? So braids is something that you know, Black women wear a lot proudly today, but it hasn't been like that always. It hasn't been accepted in the way that it is today, and in a lot of places it still isn't. So if we now make it a trend, it becomes a trend, and people outside of this culture and people that are not Black start wearing these trends, it's kind of like saying, hey, you guys did this for years and we were not okay with that. You're supposed to look like us. You're supposed to wear your hair down. It's supposed to be like shiny and straight and long. But now we want to do it, and now it's okay. So do you kind of understand how that's problematic? That was a perspective of the topic that was brought up that I didn't naturally think of myself. So I think that it's good for us to all know that side of this trend, or that like perspective, and where it comes from, so that we can make, you know, wise choices when it comes to our hairstyles. The last trend kind of goes hand in hand with the indie beauty trend, and that is rain brows. Basically bold brows, colorful brows, glittery brows, rhinestone brows. I know we've been kind of seeing it a little bit like on the runways and like in editorial shoots and things like that, but this year is the year when the bold brow makes it mainstream. I think it's fun. I'm looking forward because I stopped kind of tweezing my brows too much. I started just styling them with soap. I don't fill them in too much anymore because I like the natural kind of style, which is once again that anti-trend. You know, when people like carve out their brows, a lot of people still do, and that's fine because not everyone is following trends, right? And that is still okay and it looks pretty. I do love a carved out brow. But you know, for the last couple of years, we've really seen like a bushy natural brow, and all the products that have been coming out are like kind of, you know, products to kind of mimic a bushy brow, paint on hair-like strokes type of thing. But now we will see, just have fun with brows, and I can't wait to try it. I'm honestly very excited to do it because I'm like, why not? Like, we're putting all this color right here, we're putting all this color right here, we're putting all this color right here. Why not on the brows? It could be so much fun. I'm looking forward. Okay, you guys, that was it for today's video. I hope you liked this kind of chatty type of video. If you did, please like comment what you thought about these trends, and if you're gonna try anything of these, and just how you feel about them, if they're your style, if they're not your style, what is your style. Let's have a little chat in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next one.